If you're a young person who wants to start their own hairdressing business, you might be interested in this. Young entrepreneurs in England will be given access to more than £80 million worth of loans to start their own businesses, whatever that might be, in a new scheme launched by the Prime Minister today.
It's hoped about 30,000 new businesses will be started up by people aged between 18 and 24.
The entrepreneur James Caan, you'll know him of course from Dragon's Den, is involved, and he joins us from London. Very good morning to you, James. And Stuart Baggs, who set up his first company when he was 18 and was, you'll remember, a candidate on The Apprentice, is also with us this morning. Very good morning to you as well. So, James, how much are you giving out to these young people?
Good morning, Susanna. Good morning, Bill. The amount that we are allocating for loans is about £80 million, which basically means if we're allocating around £2,500 per young entrepreneur, that gives us the opportunity to start approximately 75,000 businesses, which I think is an amazing initiative by both the Prime Minister and Lord Young today. When you look at the current economic environment with so many young people looking for jobs and looking for opportunities, I think this is a fantastic opportunity to give them an alternative to actually become an entrepreneur and actually start their own business.
Okay.
Stuart, you were 19, I think, when you started your first company. How much money did you need to start up?
Well, telecoms, I needed about £10,000, but you know, you can start a business with any amount of money, and some is better than none. And if you don't have access to funding, then a scheme like this is going to be beneficial.
What could you do with £2,500, do you think?
Well, it depends what sort of business you're doing, but £2,500 is enough to get the basics set up in virtually any sector. I think it's enthusiasm that really counts more than the money. So £2,500 is definitely enough to make a good start, especially for people without access to rich parents or other forms. I mean, banks aren't lending anymore, are they?
£2,500, James. What do you imagine people might do with that? And critically, if you're giving to, you know, young, obviously inexperienced people, how do you make sure they use it sensibly?
It's a really good question, Susanna. Firstly, when we are allocating the loans, what makes this scheme very unique is the loans also come with a mentor. So where young people are going to find it challenging to say, how do I start my business, what do I do, you know, what kind of preparation do I need, the one thing that makes this particular scheme unique is the fact that you'll get a mentor. When I started my recruitment company, I started on less than £1,000 because at the time, to start a recruitment company, all you really needed was an office, a phone and a desk. So I started in a serviced office where I didn't need furniture because it all, you know, came prepared with that, and essentially, you know, business cards. My sister recently started a catering business where she started from home, and all she needed was to buy the ingredients to start producing some of her stuff. My daughter currently is also looking to start her own business where she wants to import handbags, designs handbags in the Far East and sells them in the UK, and essentially what she needed was a website and actually to buy the stock. So I think you can start a business with £2,500, and I think especially when you get a mentor that comes with the programme, that makes it much more easier.